We are live. Welcome back to Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. I'm your host, Yo Jules DJ, and you are in tune to another episode of Who Do You Got? The show that takes two of your favorite albums, two of your favorite hip-hop crews, two of your favorite hip-hop producers, etc., and put them in a 5-round battle to ask the overall question at the end of the night. Who do you got? Tonight, we're talking legends as usual. We're talking a classic era. We're talking the late 80s. Again, you know, when we dive into the late 80s, it gets kind of special. The music is special. The era is special. It's a special time. And let's not forget that tonight we're talking to the ladies. Ladies represent. Stand up if you're watching in the internet. Aye. We are talking Queen Latifah's 1989 release, All Hail the Queen, up against another dangerous MC out of Brooklyn, 1989. MC Lyte's Eyes on This. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Please make some noise for tonight's game.
Yeah.
I want to get that soundbite from the Future Flavor Show. I want that. Permanent button. Just like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like I said, we do this every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here live on Twitch. Make sure you follow us here on Twitch. And if you're following us here on Twitch, you might as well go ahead and follow us on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment, smash the notification bells. You'll find out about all the older episodes that are dropping with a little bit of new flavor and seasoning on them. Like I said, we're dropping content on a regular basis. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you follow us here at our handles. And definitely follow Eats, Beats, and Rhymes on every social media platform you can think of. And if you're looking for some podcast needs, we got you covered all over there as well. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. One word, follow us up. Listen, Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, two of the most dangerous MCs in the game, especially in the 80s. They was putting it down, and then we decided to put them up against each other and come to this conclusion for this battle right here. Like I said, we talking All Hail the Queen versus Eyes on This. Let's go around the room, introduce everybody, and find out what people are thinking, who they're choosing. Let's get down to it. Let's go ahead and start with my man Ike Infamous, all the way on the East Coast, Long Island. Ike Infamous, sir, which one of these two ladies was you dreaming about with the poster over your bed? Which one?
Peace. It was neither one of them, actually, to tell you the truth. To tell you the truth.
Why? No, we'll get into the whys, but who do you got?
Yeah, you don't be putting me on the spot like that, man. No. I'm gonna go with the Queen on this one, man. I'm gonna go with the Queen on this one.
The Queen, la reina. Oh man. Mm-hmm. I guess was about scared to put it down, putting his vote down for Jersey's finest, Queen Latifah. I believe Newark, right? Is she from Newark?
Yeah, Jersey. Yeah, Jersey in the building.
Jersey representing the building. We don't get too many Jersey artists on the platform. We've had more Long Island artists than we've had Jersey artists on this platform. we had to stretch out to the other side of the New York, branch. Let's go ahead and keep it moving. They're gonna talk about my man, Quick Fast, Triple C from Queens. Trip C, what is going on?
All right.
Listen, bro. You have the floor. Who do you got?
Yeah, I'm choosing the self-appointed queen.
Wow.
Oh, Queen. Okay, I was like,
that seems like a sneak diss.
No, self-appointed. Like,
you didn't like
Triple C, are you throwing subs?
No.
So say self-appointed at the time.
Oh, right.
I'll give you a little pass on that one, but you can't.
Thanks for the save.
Triple C, you better get it together, Triple C. It's still early in the evening. I want to talk to my man, 2 Up, 2 Down, none other than VA's finest, my man DJ Hobo, Triple T Radio in the building.
What up?
Playboy, you literally own some of these albums. You possess the actual, you know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, we're going to talk about tonight, but some of these albums were hard to find in that streaming platform era that we live in today. My man DJ Hobo has the classic in plastic for you bastards. DJ Hobo. When we're talking classics that I just mentioned, who do you got?
Yeah, I actually own these on cassette. So in
plastic, you bastards.
The triple OG. I'm just going MC Lyte, man.
Listen, MC Lyte, nothing to. Well, we could curse on half. It's our platform. Nothing to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Serious MC right there. She literally got at the beginning of her name. She's dangerous. Be careful. Let's go all the way to the West Coast. My man, Cool Breeze, a.k.a. the real Cool B. Sir, yes. Which one of these two ladies would you knock down back in 89?
Oh, yo. I gotta take it there. Let's not
act like Breeze ain't the ladies man in the room. Let's act like Breeze ain't the ladies man in the room. Let's stop it. I know Breeze got a woman massaging his feet right now under the screen. Right now.
Hey, wow. Easy.
Hey, don't stop.
Easy.
Don't stop.
He said, "Don't."
Yeah, no.
He's got people shaking the house.
I forgot that you had company in there. Like, you wasn't knocking them down. Which of these two MCs were you currently rocking through your boombox at that time?
Or would I take out on a date? Both of them. But no, I'm gonna go with MC Lyte on this.
Oh,
Slight
boy.
edge.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Slight edge.
I was waiting to hear that. I was waiting to hear that.
Her perfume was sweeter. It's all right. We don't get to
How are
it.
we sexualizing these women right now? Why can't we just talk
Yeah.
about
We sexualizing them. I mentioned perfume.
It's not even like 10 minutes into the fucking
I
thing,
know.
right?
Come on.
Yo, first of all,
10 minutes in. We always
Listen,
talk
hold
about
I gotta calm down because it's almost every female. First of all, the fact that we're using the word female instead of women is something I picked up over you. You constantly throwing female out there, and you love the word broads, which I happen to like as well.
Who
But
says
not-
broads?
My mother used to say it all the time. Like, my mother used to
Oh,
say,
I
like,
love
don't
it
have
too,
these broads.
but I've been
Don't have
checked.
these broads called the house.
I've been checked by too many women. But I'm like, if broads is red, they're like, don't say broad. Don't call me a broad. I'm like,
Yeah.
say less.
Broads,
Listen,
chicks.
DJ
I think we're just gonna stick to women tonight. Let's stick to these two
Young
women.
Dave.
Listen, let's wrap things up. We got one more vote in the room right now, like I said, so it's not going to be any signs of ties tonight. My man DJ Scandalous, aka Baba Midi. Sir,
Joe.
two classics. Who do you got?
Have both of them. There was one I played more, and that is All Hail the Queen, Queen Latifah.
Oh, snap. I would have thought he was going to keep the Brooklyn Queens connection going, but he decided to go all the way to Jersey. It is what it is. It's all right. Listen, let's go ahead and talk about it. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. For some reason, my chat looking different. I don't know why. Shout out to Malcontent. Shout out to who else we got up in here? We got, why does my thing just look so different? Everything's weird today when it comes to my computer. I don't know what's going on. Malcontent in the building.
It's the,
You got
it's
Mr.
the retrograde.
September in the building. Yo, Mr. September, I think I followed you on Instagram. Make sure you follow back, Playboy. You heard? Listen, let's go ahead and get started. Shout out to Nerd Chris. I know she's not here yet, but like I said, shout out to her always and always. DJ Mindtar was good. Listen, let's go ahead and start out round number one. We're going to play some gems. We're going to play some music, and then we're going to talk and discuss how these albums, how can we reflect back on the time and place of all these records that came out. Let's go ahead and start out with Queen Latifah. We're going to talk about All Hail the Queen. Like I said, a little bit all over the place with this. I wanted to start out with a gem. If I'm not mistaken, I just want to make sure what before I say this, I believe this was a single. I just want to double check real quick. It was definitely a single. Both these songs were singles. So let's call this the singles round, if you will. I'm not going to talk about first, second, third single. I'm not caught up on that. So let's talk about two singles off each project. Let's talk about the Wrath of Madness up against that Cha-Cha-Cha. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a long intro.
Flavors, the Ari Bossy said, yo, Latifah, we can do this. So I paused and took a thought, then my brilliance I caught, and I agree, cause I already knew this. Now you should wanna flex, cause I'm in full effects. Queen Latifah is 5-0 on this set. You've been begging and dying for somebody's rhyming to set you free. For God so loved the world he gave to me. I'm coolin', teaching knows me, it's schooling in the mic. This mic in my hand, I'm ruling. So prepare your mind for my lifeline. And meet the new queen of royal badness. Latifah has the spirit, so head for the water and dive into the wrath of my madness. Constantly I've been getting higher, causing to run away. Queen Latifah getting higher, causing to run away.
Woo, let's get in my ring.
You was vocal?
Yo,
Using Patra mode.
He's doing the mobile, son.
Get in my
Yo, word, you mobile, son.
understand? Like I said, I was in the zone for a second. Queen Latifah always gonna bring that heat. But like I said, we ain't playing no games around here. She going up against a very, very, very sharp sword. Let's talk about that MC Lyte. Cha-cha-cha.
Check this one here from cha-cha-cha to this Mardi Gras. I'm the dopest female that you've heard thus far, and I do get better. The voice gets wetter, nobody gets hurt.
As long as you let her.
Do my thing with an 89 swing. The dopeness, I write, I guarantee delight. To the hip-hop maniac, the uptown brainiac in full effect, MC Lyte is back. And better than before, as if that was possible. My competition, you'll find them in the hospital. Visiting time, I think it's on a Sunday. But notice, they only get one day to shine. The rest of the week is mine. And I'll blind you with the science that the others have yet to find. So come along and I'll lead you the right way. Just clap your hands to the words I say. Come on. Keep this one. Keep this one here for me and my DJ.
Yeesh. Yeah, Obo, if you don't mind taking on the Nerd Chris responsibilities right now, maybe get a voting booth up in the room. Voting booths. We've rested in pieces. The last pause for the polls. We will no longer polls going forward. We've caught too much slack online. We are officially going to move forward with the voting booths. So let's get the voting booths going in the chat room. Everybody in the chat room, we are voting for Wrath of Madness or Cha Cha Cha. I asked everybody in the room, internets, who do you got? Who's stepping up first?
Both are hot, but you know, the Madness is hitting harder.
And Wrath of My Madness, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
You sure, Triple C? I don't know. Just
that Cha 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 goes pretty hard too. I mean, does anybody want to?
I disagree with that.
I
disagree with that.
Yeah.
You or Trip? Which one? Who are you disagreeing with?
I disagree with the good brother Triple C.
But what do you? So I already think I know which way you're voting. But please unpack this, sir.
I mean, I'm voting for Cha Cha Cha, man. Cha 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 is one of my favorite songs, like just period. It don't matter, male, female, whatever. That joint knocks to me. Super dope. I didn't say it didn't knock. I'm just saying the rap is hard. I mean, I feel you. The Wrath of My Madness is a dope song too. But for me, I feel as if MC Lyte is a better MC than Queen Latifah. Both are dope. Both command the mic very well. Both have really dope voices and icons, but I think Lyte is a better MC than Latifah.
Hobo, I just want to ask you this one question. Are we talking? Hobo, we're talking overall, and I know you're talking. We're talking about this album. I know even you know that, but is that your feeling on their careers or just this album? You're feeling about Lyte being better? I'm
saying overall, yes, Lyte is a better MC.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I'm not saying. To be clear, I'm not saying Latifah is whack because Latifah is not whack.
Yeah, no. That's not being said. And I think we all should understand that. And I think we make the reference known for the people on the other side to make sure that we're not saying that. But I just think the overall complete package of Queen. You know what I mean? I can understand. I agree. I could understand fighting at this time, as far as say maybe Lyte might have a little edge on her, but I think it's still Queen. You know what I mean? At this time and going forward, I just
that's
think
your vote, correct?
I mean, so wait, are you all encompassing? Like you talking about? So are you talking about like career, like singing, acting, the whole thing? You throwing that in there? So we just talking?
No. We're just talking fluid right now.
This dude.
I'm in the same golf cart, dude. I don't know why he. You know what I mean?
What's all this dancing?
There's no Mario Kart over here.
I was waiting for somebody to bring the golf into it.
He looking at me like I'm holding him up. You know what I'm saying? We here, man. I just don't got the shirt. That's all.
This dude is.
I'm not beefing. I'm just saying. I really think. Listening to both of these albums and listening to the rhymes and the way they were put together, I just think, especially for the purpose of these two albums, I think Lyte was a better MC.
Listen, man.
Go ahead, Breeze.
This dude Ike is out here talking about packages and presents and stuff. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys though, because MC Lyte is one of my favorite artists, and Queen Latifah is one of my favorite as well. But I think that the Latifah album is just a little bit stronger than the Lyte album. But I think lyrically, I think MC Lyte is a better MC than Queen Latifah. But for this song, this was a tough one. So I'll let you guys go first because these are actually two of my favorite songs of each time.
Man, you got you
trying to dance. How you gonna try and salsa your way out the question?
I'm gonna pull the referee card. Thank you very much. You don't get to step in and go, and I'll be back to pay the bill later. You can put your portion of the bill right now.
Right.
Who do you got? Who breathes?
He trying to go to the bathroom on you. Said, "I'll be back. Go powder my nose. I'll be back."
I powder my nose though.
I gotta make sure the cologne is fresh. I'll be back.
Listen, even like I said, even the chat room is kind of disrupted by this whole question. Like they don't like it. I see they say you starting trouble in here. I see some people say this one's more lyrical, but this album's better than that. Like it's already a problem. I love it. Let's talk about it though, Breeze. You ain't skating off that easily, brother. You don't get to chime in your 2 cents and like I said, come back later with a quarter. Who do you got now?
Okay.
He pulled the mask.
I guess he go with the cha-cha-cha. He said that, okay?
No, man, dude, to be honest with you.
It's only these songs. Listen, to make it easier for you, it's only these songs. I know we're talking about careers, and it's fine. We can have that, but these two songs.
I love both of those songs, though. But you know what? I would say that more of the visual, I would go with the cha-cha-cha.
Oh,
hey, let's go.
We didn't have a cool video. He's right. It did have a very cool video.
That video was sick, man.
Was there a video for Wrath of My Madness?
No, that was the first single, which was on radio first. They were playing
no video,
and then Cha Cha Cha. I mean, I'm sorry. Wrath of My Madness was the first thing, and then Dance for Me was the one that got the video for it. Yeah. Sorry.
So she actually had 5 singles off that project. Again, the 80s and 90s was a crazy time. So she had Wrath of My Madness, Dance for Me, Ladies First, Come Into My House, and Mama Give Birth to the Soul Children. So I don't know if that's like a B-side situation for any of those.
It was a B-side.
It's a lot of stuff.
The joint with De La was a B-side.
Yeah.
The joint with De La. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it all night. Rest in peace already to Dave. Listen, let's go ahead and talk about it. There's one vote left. Your man DJ Scandalous.
Yeah. I'm going now. So I mean, I think everybody's making great points, right? And I think MC Lyte and Latifah it's another apples and oranges situation. I think for me personally, yes, I think MC Lyte's lyrics at this particular point in time, she was on fire lyrically. So I could agree with that. At the same time, I think personally the Latifah was to what Ike was saying, was a more complete package overall later on with the rest of her albums. I'm not even including the acting or any of that stuff. I'm just saying musically, her stuff is the test of time, in my opinion. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Who stands the test of time?
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
With her singles, some of the singles that she's put out.
I agree.
But anyway, so it's a cul-de-sac moment, pre-pause. Because I am actually going for this one. I do like both records, but I am going with Cha 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 for this one.
Hey!
Yeah. He's dancing.
He was dancing. Speaking of the dance, Mr. September, we all know our favorite in the building, basically pointed out Latifah started leaning into her sound towards the hip hop house around 88, 89. And she did have a lot of house kind of feeling records on this. And they were fire.
Yes.
You got a lot of people with records like this, though. She wasn't the only one.
I know you got Younger Brothers.
Younger Brothers had records like this,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, I was going to say, but at that time, all of those joints are fire, man. This is like hip hop.
For sure.
And I mean, fire, Mr. September could co-sign like that hip hop, that house in New York in the 90s was big too. So that's why you even had that combo. Like when that Stomp record came out, that is a classic by today's standards. Stomp is a big record.
Yeah. Yep.
There definitely was a correlation between
even Lyte had a houses record on this Eyes on This album. It was the K-Rock joint, but it had a house feel to it for sure.
Right.
Yeah. It was more like an outro, but yes, it definitely had that vibe to it.
I was just gonna say, not for nothing, I just want to point this out because we were talking, since we talked about like overall, but on this album, Lyte didn't have no guest appearances, man. Latifah had a lot of people on that joint, man. Like carried that joint by herself.
So that means she was known more. She's What?
I mean,
It's probably
Light carried that joint by herself, man. If you want to go that route trip,
I mean, I like Light's album, but you know, her album sounded like it was a long demo.
See, I agree with you there, Trip. Like that, like to me, I think
that's wild disrespectful.
Yeah, I think the Latifah
album. That's wild disrespectful.
Way
at that time, it very well could have been just that, like, you know, a demo situation. You know what I mean? Where it's like,
this is her second album. It wasn't her first album.
True. You're right. No, it was actually, you're right. I'm confusing.
It was her second album.
All Hail the Queen was the first debut album. Again, I mean,
it wasn't polished. It wasn't polished like that.
No, Hobo brings up a good point. You got De La Soul, Quasar, Daddy-O, Moni Love. Even the 45 King is rapping, which was like insane. And KRS, that's like 6 features, 12 songs, half the album, if you will. Again, not penalizing, just pointing out facts. I mean, Hobo brought up and he's right. And then you got, like I said, a full, how many tracks altogether on All Has This? So technically 13. Now, I've heard rumors that, like, you know, her family helps her write, because we all know her family is audio too. I don't know how true it is, but it does list her as a writer, to squash all rumors right now, on damn near every song on here.
Right.
Is listed, except for the outro that Hobo mentioned, which, again, she's not rapping on, that had the house vibe to it, K-Rock's housing. Other than that, her name is showing up on every single bit of writer's credit. As far as producers are concerned, you got PMD making an appearance, King of Chill, Audio 2, Grand Puba. Pretty interesting stuff there.
Grand Puba's on the set.
I believe, so as far as the producers on Queen Latifah, if I'm not mistaken, maybe Scan could probably, or someone else can confirm this. Is it all 45 King? Is it all him?
No, it's 45 King. It's Kenny Dope.
Prince Paul.
Kenny Dope, Prince Paul.
So, as a matter of fact, I didn't see it. It's over here on the side of my back. So you do got DJ Mark the 45 King, Louis Vega, KRS-One.
Louis Vega, sorry. Yeah,
Louis Vega. I thought it was Kenny.
I said Kenny Dope. I was like default.
I thought it was him too. So again, pretty cool on the production side. We're gonna go ahead and, like I said, wrap things up for round number 1. I do want to find out what's going on in the chat room, because they active. What was the ultimate result here?
So the poll says
voting booth.
The voting booth was 63% for Cha Cha Cha.
Wow.
Okay.
This, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching and just tuning in, coincides with what the result of this room was. We decided to take Queen Latifah's All Hail the Queen and take one of her singles called Wrath of My Madness to go up against MC Lyte's Eyes on This, with a song off that album called Cha Cha Cha. And while it wasn't one-sided, it was definitely divided. Last vote came in by DJ Scandalous, basically pointing the direction of the winner in this round to MC Lyte, Cha Cha Cha. Same as the chat room. Shout out to everybody that got their vote in. Cha 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 officially putting MC Lyte on the board. Unzip. We are in the building with one score. Don't forget, every Monday night, I say it all the time, we here live 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on all your podcast needs. We there. We on social media. Look us up. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Let's keep it pushing. All right. Shout out to the chat room. DJ Phantom in the building. Peace, God. Listen,
shout out to Phantom.
Phantom just got in. I don't know if you know what's going on, bro, but we're talking Queen Latifah. We are talking All Hail the Queen versus MC Lyte. Eyes on This. 89. So we'll go ahead and say the 80s was a great, amazing time. So it still falls into that umbrella. And it really was. Let's go ahead and keep it pushing. Going back to the Queen Latifah album, because we're going to start off here again. Let's go ahead and start with something off that All Hail the Queen. Let's go with Latifah's Law going up against Slave to the Rhythm.
Steady rhyming, and I'm so sick and tired of being forced to put suckers in their place. You make me mad enough to punch you in the face, but I'm not violent, so never silent. Got a bone to pick with you. Show and prove that you can stand on your own too. I speak through poetry, dissing those who keep on quoting me. Trying to play me C6, you don't know me, so don't start me so base behind my back and take a line or two. I'm not an idiot, so who you he's up to par. So I hope you're prepared yourself for what you're in for. This is Latifah's Law.
On that dope. The percussion on that joint is dope. Very, very again.
Yeah, dope song.
That late 80s vibe. Like I said, it was just right before the 90s was creeping up. This was the sound that we were just jamming to. We loved it. It was that early hip hop. Again, Queen Latifah, MC Lyte. You know I got sharp as steel with steel. I say it all the time, man. Let's talk about that MC Lyte. Let's talk about that slave to the rhythm.
Why is it that your watch stops ticking but you still keep clocking? And no matter how hard you jinx, I keep rocking. Listen, ho, cause I'm a light one. And I'm a slave to the rhythm. And if you're looking for a fight, you found the right one. And I'm a slave to the rhythm. I'm not a procrastinator or an instigator, but when it comes to dope rhymes on the mic, I'm the creator. So I never look for trouble, but somehow it finds me. But yo, I just conquer it and leave it all behind me. The LYTE, very outspoken. And when I rock a rhyme, sometimes I'll even choke. And I'm MC Lyte, coming live and direct. I never lose a battle, cause I always come correct. In any case, I'll win. Again and again, you see Lyte is at the top to the very end. And even though I may be short, believe I don't take none. Try your luck and we'll see who will get done. I mean immediately, like quick fast. Don't turn your back, cause this mic will be in your ass. And don't take what I say too lightly. I'll beat you, defeat you so quietly. Sneak up and hit you like a fucking tornado. Cause in the rap field, life's the fucking AKA. The capital L, the Y to the E. Shit, give me room and I'll slay an MC, whether it's in a crowd or on a sneak tip. I'll wax you in your posse, watch you trip and flip. As you drop the mic, cause you don't have the gift to rip a style. Fast or slow, too busy holding and sniffing up low. Don't get mad, it's just the talent I was given. What I'm saying, I'm a slave to the rhythm. Funky fresh, funky fresh, funky fresh, funky fresh, dressed to impress, ready to funky fresh, dressed to impress, ready to move. Being that I'm dissing.
And I'm a slave to the rhythm. Woo! Both joints go extra hard. Let's shout out the producers real quick. Let's not forget Latifah's Law, produced by house producer extraordinaire, apparently doing the hip-hop version of these things back in the 80s. We're talking about none other than Little Louis Vega. And Slave to the Rhythm, if you weren't familiar, your man PMD of EPMD did that joint, Parrish Smith. Two legends to this day, were probably highly sought out at that time.
LI in the building, baby. Brentwood, LI in the building.
There it is. There it was.
Shout out to the LIE. You know what I'm saying? I'm stuck on that. Let's talk about it. Like I said, Nerd Chris, I don't know if you're in charge of the voting booth anymore, if it's DJ Hobo, but let's please talk about this voting booth that's going to go up. We are talking Latifah's Law versus Slave to the Rhythm. Chat room, internet, YouTube followers and commenters. Who do you got? Who's stepping up first?
I'll go. So for me, Latifah's Law is probably one of my favorite songs off that album. That song for me, I know when I first heard it, first of all, Louis Vega was, this was when he was doing hip hop. He was still doing hip hop at this time because he released like an instrumental album on Tough City Records of like instrumentals. Yeah. So he was still in his hip hop bag at this time before he became the renowned, house producer that he is. But I love the way that song sounds, the mix, the use of the sample, the lyrics are good. I love that song a lot more. I think the Lyte song it's okay. I think it's cool. But I think the Latifah song is just way better in my opinion.
Very Scandalous, first to put it up. My pen will run out of ink right at this moment, but I will remember DJ Scandalous picking Latifah's Law.
Sounds like some doctoring about to happen.
No, I made it work. I got it to work. There's nothing funny going on today. We good. It's the ladies. It's for the ladies, baby. It's for the ladies. Yeah. Listen, Scan the first one to put it down with some, real meaning and definition behind it. Does anybody else want to lay down what they're thinking at this moment for either Latifah's Law or Slave to the Rhythm?
I like how this is actually, I think, a pretty tough round. I think I like how the production like just going back to how the production was and where they were taking it on both of these albums. You know what I mean? I think for this particular round, Brentwood LI all day, but I'm gonna have to take the slight edge with Queen on this one.
You want to go to the limelight. You want to go to the limelight. You want to go to Club Twilo. You want to dance house.
Wow.
Shout out to my man Paris. Shout out to my man Tone. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Laz. You know, but I'm just saying, like, I think like what Scan was saying, man. I think the overall like production and finished project or finished product for this record, Law by Queen, is just, I think it just outshines. I wouldn't say like, I would say the Light record's okay, but I think it just outshines it a little bit more, you know?
Okay. I know you have your reasoning for not wanting to give full credit. We know, but it's okay. No. Listen, I don't know sports metaphors like I know, but I think I've learned this from Hobo. You have a handicap on this one. We understand, like, you know.
First off, it's
another
team,
golf metaphor.
I'm trying to big you up there, guy. I just want to be down with your golf squad. That's all.
Good job, Jules. Good job.
You know?
I mean, I could say that I've been learning jury Mandarin over the past episodes of Eats Beats and Rhymes, but I like your explanation better though.
Red flag, ready to pop. Son. Don't make me. You know what I'm saying? Get very habitual lines. The habitual. Let's talk about it. Like I said, a lot of people mentioned production. And at the moment we got 2 votes in. Obviously 3 more to go. I just want to ask the room at the moment. Excuse me. Does anybody want to place a vote for Slave to the Rhythm?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Yeah, she was sniping on that one.
She
was getting busy now.
She was, yeah, and I could hear that EPMD influence, the PMD influence with the beat. I can hear EPMD using it too.
Word, okay.
Yeah, for sure. I could tell.
It was a cool surprise. I didn't know.
Huh?
I thought it was a very cool surprise. I didn't know. When I read it, I was like, "Oh shit, people!"
I can hear them on that.
Yeah, you can hear the production style. You can hear the production style of PMD.
All right.
Yeah, I can hear them on that.
Fair enough. So Tripp's the first one to put this vote down for Slave to the Rhythm. I'm gonna assume, because we know we want to keep the game moving a little bit, that Latifah's Law is the roundup for the rest of the guys in the room, for Breeze and Hobo.
I'll let you go.
I'm gonna go ahead, Breeze.
No, go ahead, sir. It's okay.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna go for Latifah on this one.
Okay.
I really like. I forgot how much I like Slave to the Rhythm until I started, doing the homework and listening for everything on this joint. But that Latifah joint is pretty tough, man. It's not my favorite song on there, but it's a dope song, man. And I didn't realize it until start listening again, but I think that was her singing on that as well. And before nobody was peeping Latifah as a singer, but obviously she was singing on this joint, and she sounded good then. She sounds great now. So I'm gonna go with Latifah for this one.
And I would like to add one more thing in there, Hobo.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Latifah as well, because I just want my vote to count. So
okay. All right.
But I got them quick, fast, in a hurry. So I got my answer in there. I'm going with Latifah. And I'm
on my gentleman shit today because it's the ladies episode. I was gonna let you slide regardless, Playboy. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I was even gonna pull out your chair for you. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Wow.
Pull out my chair for my boy. My boy, I can pull my.
I don't need you to move the chair for me, sir. But
Who said I was gonna let you sit in the chair? Maybe I was gonna pull it away. You know what I'm saying? Let you fall.
Okay. This stand to the side of me, sir.
Shout out to I think Mrs. September brought it up. For those that don't know, Little Louis Vega, the producer of Latifah's Law, had a partner in crime throughout his career by the name of Kenny Dope, and those guys used to work together as a duo called Masters at Work. And their great beats and production in both the house and hip hop world, really good. Check out anything. Go ahead. I was gonna say, check out anything Masters at Work. That's all I'm gonna say. Sure. Check out anything Masters at Work. What's up?
Malcontent in the chat room throwing shade, talk about the MC level on this show. Every other show is about the beats. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Malcontent. If you would check out the show that we did last week on with Snoop and Dre, we definitely talked lyrics in that joint because we were talking about RBX, and we actually talked about lyrics specifically in that joint. So Max, I don't know, if you throw that joint up somewhere, you know, one of these joints around here somewhere.
Basically, we took on the Clark Kent challenge, where he basically said that Doggy Style was a classic and The Chronic was not. Tune into this episode and you'll find out our whole discussion on it.
Damn. Hobos busting shots at his man?
No, it's all good. It's all good.
I said Hobos busting shots at his man?
I always bust my content's chops because sometimes you be saying some reckless shit, bro.
Willing to bust your gun to get it?
Yo, shout out to DJ Noah. DJ Noah in the building.
DJ J Jonah, what up, bro?
Oh, J Jonah, my bad. I'm blind. DJ J Jonah, my bad. I said DJ Jonah. Listen, DJ J Jonah. Well, that's a tongue twister. I don't know why I can't get that. Listen, if you're new to the room, and I believe you are, I have a question for you, sir. Tonight we're taking on the battle. We're taking on Queen Latifah's All Hail the Queen. Putting that up against MC Lyte's Eyes on This. If you're not familiar, have no fear. We're playing music all night to put it up in the battle. But let us know if you want to leave a vote in the voting booth there in the chat room. Who do you got on that particular round? When we're wrapping up this room right here, it was a heavily one-sided room. One vote on the other side. We put Latifah's Law up against Slave to the Rhythm. And basically, Queen Latifah takes this round right here, putting Queen Latifah up on the board. Ding, ding, ding. Let's be clear, it's officially tied up, 1-up. It only makes sense that both of them are probably going to go the distance in this game because it just makes sense. These two.
That one won 76% in the poll. Sorry, the voting booth. My bad. The voting booth
for Latifah's Law.
Yeah, for Latifah's Law. Yep.
It's a good record. It's a good record.
It's a dope record.
It's a dope record.
It was definitely like I think Ike mentioned. It was definitely like forgot. Like I'm gonna play that one again. I looked forward to hearing it again. And there's a few records on her album that made me do that. And we're gonna that's same thing happened on MC Lyte's. No cap, like the youngins say. I really did feel that way. But if you really don't want to cap with us, make sure you tune in every Monday night here live, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. And don't forget to check us out on YouTube. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, one word. Check out all our episodes. We're doing big things. We got to talk big records. You knew it was going to happen sooner or later. We got to talk big records. The records that shake the needle in the hip-hop stratosphere at the time. Let's talk about these two gems. Let's talk about Queen Latifah partnered up with another queen, another royalty in the house of hip hop, if you will. Let's talk about Ladies First, featuring Moni Love, going up against Why Oh Why Did I Get Cappuccino?
The rhyme, it is wicked. Those that don't know how to be pros get evicted. A woman could bear you, break you, take you. Now it's time to rhyme. Can you relate to a sister dope enough to make you holler and scream?
Yo, let me take it from here, queen. Excuse me, but I think I'm about due to get into precisely what I am about to do. I'm conversating to the folks who have no whatsoever clue. So listen very carefully as I break it down for you. Merrily, 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 hyper, happy, overjoyed. Please, with all the beats and rhymes my sisters have employed. Look at me going down the sound totally a yes. Let me state the position. Ladies first, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, there's going to be some changes there.
Believe me when I say being a woman is great to see.
I forget this is different than the version. I think that's the actual video version. Same thing's going to happen with Cappuccino, if I'm not mistaken. It's not the video. Both albums had the album versions, as you can tell. And the rules around here is that we go based on what the albums were because it's an album battle. So we're going to go ahead, slide on over again to that Eyes on This by the queen herself, MC Lyte. Let's talk about that record, Cappuccino.
Cappuccino around, so I stepped in and I ordered a cup. Someone grabbed me by my throat and said, "Shut the fuck up," and I did.
Listen, again, I speak for me. I appreciate the video versions a little bit better,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit more seasoning, but it's because they're practically the exact same thing if you think about it. But for those that recognize will notice the hooks are a bit different on both records. Still doesn't take away from what we're talking about right here. Greatness. We're talking about MC Lyte's Eyes on This second album. Excuse me, I'm about to say debut. Actually, second album release, right? Cappuccino went up against Queen Latifah's All Hail the Queen, her debut project, with that Ladies First featuring another queen, Moni Love. Chat room, voting booths, internets, people in the chat, in the room right here. Who do you got? Who's stepping up first?
I'll go first for this one.
Speak on it.
I'm about to get in trouble.
I'm
gonna say, first of all, I'm going for Cappuccino. Because the storytelling and how she put that together, super dope to me. And while I recognize what Ladies First is, and I recognize the power and impact of said song, it was just to me. It was just
Really?
Yeah, really.
So wait a minute, because I see something crazy this weekend too. So wait a minute, because I see something crazy this weekend. So you're playing Cappuccino before Ladies First?
If I had
in your DJ bag?
No. There's no if.
Yes.
I want to hear no if. I want to hear no if.
Don't let him slide.
Yeah, you can't let him slide. He said Ladies First. If he said Ladies First was I understand it. He said I understand what it is, but it's
Ladies first. Ladies first is an easy pick, bro. That's an easy pick if you want to get the ladies involved in a party. It's not a hard hitting song. Don't do that.
It's a good song.
No.
It's a good song.
Hey, whoa. I'm not saying it's not a good song. All I'm saying is it is for me. It's not like this super dope, incredible song.
I think she's got
too much cappuccino.
I think she's got 2 records on her album. I think she's got 2 records on her album where I think the horns have become iconic hip hop sounds. Period. And this is, I think, one of the records, right?
Yeah, but come on, man. Come on, bro. It's not like some crazy dope song. It's all right.
Yeah. Hobos leave me at hole 3. He's already at hole 6, man. I don't know where the fucking card is. I don't know where the fucking card is. That was where my drink was at.
I left you, bro. I left you.
In Hobo's defense, there's a bunch of people agreeing with him in here. Like I said, DJ Jay Jonas talking about MC Lyte's style was like another, right? I think what did he say? He said it was
the art of storytelling.
I was trying to find the exact words. He said it's pretty cool. It's true. The way she goes into detail on that record is insane.
The way she goes into detail on that record is dope.
MC Lyte is the better.
He himself, though.
MC. Period. She's the better. Yeah. She's the better lyricist.
I have a question for the room, though. Again, we only had Hobo's vote, and I still want to get everybody else's vote. But only because DJ Jay Jonah brings it up again. He's shouting around. He goes, "Moni Love went nuts." And he's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm asking a question. This is not a voting. I'm just asking, just to return. I feel like she kind of a little brighter than everybody in that particular song.
She might.
She definitely showed her.
I feel that's one of those type of situations.
And that was her debut too, right?
Yeah.
That was.
Wait. Did Buddy come out before?
Oh, no, Buddy came out. No, you're right. Yeah, Buddy first. Yes. That's
sorry. Are we sure the timeline of that? Is that true? I mean,
I feel like Buddy came out before.
Buddy came out before.
Daylights album, right?
Buddy came out first.
But he is on Daylights album. But
Buddy,
this is 85.
Remember, Do Feet High and Rising is 88.
When did Buddy drop though? Because that Buddy is a remix. That Buddy is a remix. It's not the album Buddy. So like I said, the single might have maybe 89 also, or maybe after this. I don't know the exact time.
I don't know. Good point.
We can look it up.
We can. We have computers. We have things that can.
You know what's funny? Yeah, we do. And DJ Jay Jonah, by the way, you fit in perfectly on this show if you ever want to visit again, because he said this, and then Moni Love this. But I voted for Ladies First though.
Right. Mr. September brings up a good point too, though. If you really want to get into it, he said Buddy goes first before Ladies First and Cappuccino.
In terms of
Yeah, it's a good point.
order, which is the better song? Yeah,
I think he's saying. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Satan.
Or order over what came out.
Oh, I think he's saying that's a better song.
No, I think. Go ahead, my fault.
Am I tripping? Is he saying that's a better song?
No, I think Buddy first, then Cappuccino. As far as maybe the appearance of which song came first.
Okay, gotcha.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, because Moni, Malcolm said, like again, that version that's on the Daylight album, it's cool, but it's not the version we know. It's not the Heartbeat version.
Right.
That version got Jungle Brothers plus Tribe plus Moni plus. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole. But again, we're shot all dope records. We'll maybe play it at the end of the show because I think that needs a little play. But listen,
Malcolm 10 says Slick Rick laid the storytelling blueprint years earlier, is referring to me. But what does it have to do with anything?
Yeah.
What's that do?
Put the gun down. That's your friend.
Yeah,
that's your friend. Put the gun down.
In a couple of minutes, Hobo's gonna be standing.
Yeah, without the gun in your hand.
In a couple of minutes, Hobo's gonna be standing around swinging these golf clubs. Man, we got to be easy with this guy out here.
Oh, strip!
I'm just.
Why you talking to him like this with the shirt up?
I'm pumping it up. I love it.
I'm just talking about pretend like I got my shirt up. Like you.
A question, bro.
See what's going on.
I just want to know what's the relevance? What does Slick Rick?
If Hobo starts walking towards me and shaking the golf club as he talks, you know, like those old grandpas from down the south, like, yo, didn't I tell you to? What did I just say?
You better get out of here.
Straight Happy Madison on you, kid.
You want some of this?
DJ Hobo, aka Happy Madison.
that could be a cool AKA DJ name, like Hobo Madison or something like.
Hobo Madison. Happy Madison. I like that Happy Madison.
Listen, Hobo again. So we're giving Hobo his praise because he's the only one who voted so far. All the rest of you guys are dancing, coming up with jokes and little slick terms or whatever, reading things off the chat room. Why don't y'all man up and put a little vote down? Even the chat room has voted. Even they ain't now.
All right.
Again, no, if Hobo can show his gun, I can talk crazy. Okay? If he can walk around the golf club like it's a sword hanging off the little thing, I can fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can do that.
I got 80 first.
Oh, Triple C.
Hobo got the Lionel sword.
He's like, we're gonna keep moving.
He's got a miniature golf club on his hip like a little sword.
I know you got that shit in that where you slide with the belt loop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I smoked enough to see that visually. That's dope.
That's hilarious.
Got a little
Triple
blade
C.
on the end of it.
Let me get control of the room real quick, fella. Triple C. You the first one to vote ladies first. What is it about ladies first that makes it stand out more than Cappuccino for you?
Actually, it's a unifying song for the ladies. You know, at that time, we had female beefs like with the Roxanne Shante, you know, and MC Lyte, like dissing Antoinette, you know. So so that song unified the ladies. So that's the anthem for the ladies. So
self-proclaimed by Triple C. Like that's y'all. Right? Y'all gonna take
I'm voting ladies first, and I think it's one, like I was saying, like I think the horns for me on this record was very iconic as far as the production wise as one of the records, and I think just how they all flowed lyrically on it. I understand why the ladies first and everything like that, but it was always just like, yo, just listen to them rhyme, man. They dope, period. You know what I mean? So,
right. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna just follow. I mean, well, every MC on that record went off, period.
Yeah, like absolutely.
Yeah, I was just gonna add that I think too, and maybe it's just me, but I think what ladies first. I mean, MC Lyte was out. There were other female MCs or other women MCs that were out. But I think ladies first, to me, kind of really showed, in addition to MC Lyte, that there are other sharp female MCs who were out at the time, whose bars were definitely up to par. Like, we all know that. We know the difference between like MC Lyte and, let's say, a Salt and Pepper, right? Or other artists like that. But I think with MC Lyte, you know, we mentioned Antoinette, there was Sweet Tea. But I think the ladies first record really showed that these women, these girls out here, they got bars.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, don't forget Finesse Sequence, DJ.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting.
Finesse Sequence, DJ Scandalous.
I was gonna say, I was like, Hobo, why you not standing up for that? Don't you always stand up for
stand
Finesse?
up for Finesse Sequence, damn
Finesse
it.
Sequence, that was the same time.
I wasn't gonna say in sequence. I was just gonna say Finesse and let him finish the
Finesse
sentence.
Sequence had to be like 88 too.
Yeah, it had to be. Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Stand up for them. Shout to them, man. Shout to all
fact.
the female MCs, bro. The ladies.
Word.
We got 2 votes in for ladies first. Ike and Triple C putting it down. Hobo put his down for Cappuccino. I'm going with you, Cool Breeze. Sometimes you don't get to sit at the back of the bus and not have to pay. You stepping up, sir. I see. Pay your fare. Pay your fare.
Well, I overpaid yesterday, so I'm gonna go with ladies first on this one. It's a classic, man. Not saying that the MC Lyte one wasn't, but I think to me, the ladies first was a bigger record.
Fair enough. And they had the video too. Both had videos. I think the ladies first video kept it real, like chess, like we're in like big chess pieces, stuff like that. War style, like taking over like
war room vibes.
Yeah, war room vibes. Yeah.
Exactly.
That was a dope video.
That was a good
that
video.
was.
Can we talk about how like just we do our homework around here. I watched that video today again. Yo, like Latifah, how old is Latifah at that time?
I think Latifah is close to the same age as me, so she had to have been
probably like what, early 20s, man. Like
we can
20.
look it up.
Hold on. I'm gonna look at it.
I thought it was like
we can't look it up. What I wanted to say, 20s. What I wanted to say was that she just looks so strong, like very like just queen like. So I'm just wanted to know what age she was because she was giving that vibe early. Besides
right.
Like she held the name. Like she had an ill
She was like 19. She was like 19, 20
I knew it was something young. Wow. I knew it was something young. Like she just just the way she was just presenting that shit. Like she commanded that shit. She was dope.
Yeah, she did. She did. She definitely did.
Don't touch her on the booty.
Latifah's Jamaican.
I did not.
I know Latifah was Jamaican. He was Jamaican?
I thought she was American.
No, I mean, well, maybe her family is Jamaican, but that just means she's Jamaican. Right? Breeze, you Jamaican, right? Or you'd be like, I'm from Queens.
Big up.
I'm a rude boy.
I am a rude boy.
And Phantom is agreeing. She is a Jamaican. So
listen, okay, cool. I didn't know. That's what's up.
I didn't know that either. Word.
I don't think it even matters, to be honest with you, Scan. But again, ladies first, a little sip of cappuccino. I'm gonna let it slide. Who do you got?
I got ladies first for this one. Again, I think Cappuccino is especially the video version of Cappuccino. I think was really, really, really dope. But I mean, I get what Hobo was saying also, how he made, the record you may feel a certain way about the record, but I think the record is just still an iconic record by itself for what it is. And it definitely, like I said, it gave you, again, you started to look at women MCs a little bit like, she actually nice. You know what I mean? So, and that's the thing that I think that made it where, you started to take women lyricists more seriously.
More notice, yeah.
LaShawn, what was it? LaShawn too, right? You had LaShawn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there was so many.
So
I think one of the reasons, that people related to Lyte was all the talent, obviously, but I think she looked like what the era was showing at the time.
She looked like hip hop. Yeah.
Yeah,
she absolutely did.
88 she's from Flatbush. So I mean, definitely, especially at that time with like, you know what I'm saying? With like the drug dealing things at that time of crack era. So it's like she just represented that from that. And we respect MC Lyte for just being a dope lyricist, period.
Yeah, period.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Who you calling the bitch? Yeah, listen. We're gonna wrap up round number 3. It was a no-brainer. Like I said, 2 dope tracks, 3 dope MCs. When it boils down to it, we put ladies first up against Cappuccino. Ladies first takes the win on this round number 3. Queen Latifah up on the board once again. That means Queen Latifah up by 1. Official score 2-1. Queen Latifah in the lead. Every Monday night, we do things just like this if you're tuning in for the first time. DJ J. Jonah, I invite you next Monday. We do this again. Every 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here live on Twitch. And don't forget we drop new episodes too on YouTube every week. Like and subscribe, comment, please, if you don't mind. Let's keep it pushing. Time to play more music. You know me, I love me some good album filler type battles. Because there's always some gems, you know what I'm saying, that are hiding in plain sight. In plain sight. You feel me? I wanted to play such a song. Let's go and talk about All Hail the Queens, Princess of the Posse.
Oh.
This just screams 80s.
Lines affect me when my rhymes direct me. Forgive the crowd, oh Lord, they know not why they sweat me. Biting's against the law in the place that I live, so I lock up the door with the keys to my crib. They call me the high priestess of disaster, although I'm not the dread and not a rasta. There's never been a word I can't master. I've always been a filibuster. Irate, the lesson of today. You have to listen to each and every single word I have to say, because the ruler Lord Ramsey is on my side and I'm the princess of the posse. So yo, take it light. Princess of the posse, me say she a cool one. She rhyme American, she rap Jamaican. Princess of the posse, me say she a cool girl. She rhyme Brooklyn, the Bronx, USA, the world.
The world. Listen.
She made me want to roll up.
That's literally what I'm doing. Because I was taking my time. I said, that's the song.
That's just bro.
Who did the beat on that one? I'm actually curious. Let me see that.
45.
Yeah, it sounds like 45.
Just gonna guess that. I was like, that sound like a Mark 45.
That sounds
Mark 45.
45 Kingish.
Which is the song that actually has Mark the 45 King on it?
King and Queen.
Shout out to Mark the 45 King, because he killed that. Like, I didn't know he could rap. I just thought he was a producer. For those who don't know, DJ Mark the 45 King produced a bunch of stuff for Queen Latifah. Basically, did he executive produce the album? I feel like he kind of oversaw that. Shout out to Flavor Unit in general, Shaq Kim and all of that. But I think that I think they might have something to do with that. Either way, let's go ahead. Like I said,
was Flavor Unit around at that time? It wasn't developed at that time.
Yeah, nah.
It may not have been a full blown company, but it existed. Like she been with her and Shaquem been together like forever.
Yeah,
she shouts him out on the album for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and all she shouts out. I was trying to keep guys. She shouts out Mark the 45 King like mad times.
right.
That's why I really think he might have executive producer. I feel like he introduced her to the world as far as musically. But for those who don't know, like I said, super dope producer. Check him out. He may have done a little song, you know, by the name of Stan. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but check it out. You know what I'm saying? Again, sharp. Steel has to sharpen other sharp. Steel, let's cut to the chase, because I just need to shut the F up.
I think it's time I start feeling bitchy. I've been too nice, too long. Yep, it's definitely time I get nasty.
Get nasty.
Go on, be fresh. Hot damn. Go on, be fresh. Hot damn. Go on, be fresh. Hot damn. Hot damn. Go on, be fresh. Hot damn.
Before this jam starts, I'm simply stating, you have all waited, now you can stop waiting. Should I ease into the distance, go 20 and 30, or shall I go straight to 80%? Oh, it doesn't matter when you dish the dish. The party's not over, it's just beginning, because light is winning.
What are you winning?
Any battle, in any competition. The gangsters, you're on a whack journey, headed for nowhere, with time to spare. So I'ma kick this rhyme right now and right here. I'd say your name, but that would give you fame, and I ain't out to give you what you don't have. So I sit back and relax, cause it makes me laugh. I can just call you names and make fun of you. But me, the light, I'm into speaking the truth for like a watchtower, hour by the hour. Light is rhyming, perfect time. The milk keeps the beat, I keep the beat with the tap of his feet, with the tap of my feet when he counts it down. When I count it down, 6, 7, 8. Lighter start to debate. Hot damn hoe, shut the fuck up. Hot damn hoe, shut the fuck up. Hot damn hoe, shut the fuck up. Here we go again. The first.
Do we know who was scratching back then?
I don't know. K-Rock, son. K-Rock, son. K-Rock.
I like the answer. The quick fastness. That was a triple C move. Listen.
K-Rock.
You heard both points. Princess of the Posse going up against Shut the F Up. Oh, I'm high right now. Chat room. I'm smoking off camera. Chat room, I need to know what's going on. Which of these two records is going on to win this round? We're looking at Princess of the Posse, Shut the F Up, ho. Guys in the room, chat room, internets, leave it in the comments. Who do you got?
I gotta say, man, like, let's give Light her credit for a minute, man. She really put out some tough diss tracks, man. She really sliced some people up. Like, I mean, 10% diss. This one,
classic,
like classic diss records, man. Like, and
we should have pinned her against Shantae, who got the best diss tracks.
I mean, they both had some really dope diss tracks, man. And you know, this one, the beat on this was dope. The cuts were dope. I'm not going down the cul-de-sac. I'm choosing MC Lyte. Even though I really like that Princess of the Dance song, it's one of my, when I first heard that album, if I'm going back to when I was young and I listened to that album, I was like, damn, this song is hot. But it wasn't as hot as that Shut the F Up for me.
Shut the F up.
Well, I'm choosing Princess of Posse because it's like she showed her versatility on that one.
She definitely did.
I got Jamaican style.
Yeah, she gave that Caribbean joint.
She flowed right on it, man. Yeah. She definitely did, which gave it its style for the 80s feel of the production. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right, Trip, putting this vote down. We got one on each side here. Is anybody feeling the same, different? Because we got 2 votes in. What's going on? What do you got?
I'm gonna go with the MC Lyte. Shut that up.
Okay. What is it? Something specific about that record? You just think it's better overall?
I just think I like the production a little bit better, and I think MC Lyte was really going in on this one. So, you know.
Shut the F Up, that was, let me see, Audio 2 on the production.
Milk is chilling.
There you go. So now we know who's scratching. So boom.
Why can't K-Rock be scratching on that? Why Milk got to scratch?
Because I think no, for the fact,
Hobo don't like nothing tonight. Hobo don't like shit today, man.
Hobo, put the golf club down, please.
I'm just asking, man. Why can't K-Rock have done the scratches?
Every time you get on somebody, I just look at your hat, man, with the fist, with the golf club.
Yeah. He didn't get an eagle this round.
Yeah.
I mean,
I did actually.
Malcontent, I think it was Giz. I agree with Malcontent. I think it was Giz on the scratch because it says Audio 2. So I just figured, what's the other guy doing? So I think it was. Listen,
maybe Giz was scratching. Okay.
We got 2 votes in for Shut the Fuck Up. We got 1 vote in. Yeah. That would be actually a cool soundbite to have for our little sound station there.
Yeah, I feel like one of the dope things about when we cover like the classes, when we do classic battles, I love all of the fucking hip hop like quotables that have gotten taken throughout the years of hip hop. You know what I mean? And when we're hearing them again, like, and it reminds you of the first time you hear that shit, you're like, oh yeah, I knew that was dope then, and I knew somebody else was dope, and then just to see how hip hop does that shit, I mean, it's fucking
right.
I agree.
Right.
Speaking of that, you just segue your little dance and shuffle into a full-blown production of question.
Talk about.
Give me your full Savion Glover. Who do you got?
I mean, do you want me to? I mean, I think I'm gonna have to
dance, Spider, dance.
Alan,
dance, Spider. I'm going with light on this one, man. I'm going with light on this one, and I do think though, I do think that Queen Latifah just brought the production out, like her flow and how she killed that record. I think was dope, but I think MC Lyte just has it on this one. This fits that Flatbush, you know what I mean? I think this record fits the whole persona that she carried, you know what I mean, as far as being an MC and shit.
I think that even that, like the sound at the time, again, it's hindsight now. We look at that like, some of those scratches are a little simple or whatever, but like at that time it was probably like, yo,
yeah,
like you hear that record,
yeah,
like he's scratching on, and they talk about shut the fuck, like, and what?
Yeah,
it was probably crazy at that time to hear that record. That's crazy. Third Eye Assassin in the building. He said, "Oh snap, I'm late. Y'all doing Light versus Latifah?" Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
You are just in time to hear DJ Scandalous's answer to the question for round number 4, which is Queen Latifah's. We're talking about her debut album, All Hail the Queen, going up against MC Lyte's second release album, Eyes on This. We decided to put Princess of the Posse up against Shut the F Up. Oh, DJ Scandalous, who do you got?
I'm going Latifah.
Hey. He just said it so calm in his Barry White voice.
Well, what
going with Latifah.
Leon asked to say, babe.
Frankie Crocker over here. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
No,
what is it about that record that make you? You know
I mean,
what I'm saying?
yeah, man. I mean, like I said, I just remember. I really, like I said, I think again. You know, like I said again, I think MC Lyte is the better lyricist, but I like the overall package with the Latifah record, and I think I get why everybody likes the MC Lyte record, but I think it showed Latifah's range on this, and I kind of just like this. Also, too, to me, the mixing again. I always say this every show, man. I like the way the record sonically sounds better than the MC Lyte record. Like I could tell, and it's no knock because again, we were like
more polished
earlier. Hip hop was still kind of, you didn't really know how much money to spend and what direction it was necessarily going into. But I could tell the difference between a budget when you spend money for mixing versus like when you do the demo version or you're at a lower budget studio or the sound, the sound engineer is not really thorough or the equipment is not the same. Like I could tell by listening to these two projects the difference. Yep, and that's another reason why I like the Latifah record.
I think I'd agree with you. I think everybody else sounds like they agree too. It's no secret. It's not a shot or anything like that. There's definitely a different level of sound. I've had to, and I know this because I've been literally manipulating the volume all evening and had to raise the volume on MC Lyte a lot of times because the mix is just not there.
That's why I said it's kind of like a demo.
I kind of feel Triple C's statement now because it's kind of true. It doesn't feel like
because the mixers are right.
Yeah,
the mixers
that
are
is
right.
All Hail the Queen in terms of that. Just even the bottom. There's so much bottom in the bass and everything. Let's wrap up round number 4 real quick before we move on to round number 5 because it looks like we're going to round number 5 and we're talking Princess of the Posse going up against Shut the F Up, ho. Princess, Shut the F Up, ho, gets the win this round. MC Lyte up on the board again. Officially tying the game up. The game is tied. It's tied up. It is tied up. DJ J. Jonah, if you've ever been here before, it's 5 rounds. We're on the last round. It's 4. It's tied up. It's tied up.
It's going to the stretch.
Going to the last round. We're down to it. 8 p.m. every Monday here. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes live on Twitch. Check us out on YouTube. All your podcast needs. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes.
Rob Bombastic, what up, son?
He's Rob Bombastic.
Rob, what up, man?
Peace, Rob.
Rob, you just in time. Third Eye Assassin, you just in time. What's Third Eye? Did Baba Midi say Lyte was a better lyricist than Latifah? Is that what you said?
Yes,
I definitely think MC Lyte at this particular point in time is a better lyricist than Queen Latifah. Yes. But like I said earlier, I think the overall packages, when you start to expand out with everything, I think Latifah has the edge in that.
I don't know. Latifah went pretty strong on this album. Like,
I mean, she did.
Latifah got a flow, man.
Let's be clear.
Latifah got a flow, bro.
I'm
talking about from a lyrical standpoint, like not just flow. I mean, in respect to the flow and everything we're mentioning, but I want to give her lyrical credit. Me, now, disagreeing with it. I was impressed after doing again. You do your homework.
Yes, no slouch.
I got a recap again today. I was like, she's going the fuck in.
No slouch at all.
Yeah.
Light puts it together better though.
Okay, fair enough. I like that. It is what it is. So again, we're gonna figure this out right now because round number 5, it's finally here. We're talking about this is no battle. We're talking about Queen Latifah versus MC Lyte. We're talking 2 albums specifically. All Hail the Queen versus Eyes on This. Who do you got? Right? That's why we're here. Round number 5. Let's talk about some more music. Let's talk about some more joints. More album material. Let's talk about some of those surprise gems that are plain face in your sight. We forget about them. We're gonna start with All Hail the Queen. Let's talk about Queen Latifah's Inside Out.
Yeah. Well, the name is Latifah. Here they come and do the speaker. Okay, this is Queen Latifah. Come on. Hit it, Mark. I am a bill, yes, I'm only a bill. When it's time to get ill, I get ill. And time to chill, I chill. My homeboy said this is the daisy age. I take it as meaning you have to get crazy paid. You hope I'm from your borough because I'm thorough. You want me to be down with you, BC walking around with you. Go to the store and buy a brew and rock a rhyme or two so you can bite it. You taste it, you like it. You think I'm sleeping on you, please. Don't even try it. The name is Latifah, the scene, it is mine. The 45 king keeps the beat and the time while I rock to the rhythm and keep it blowing out. So don't try to turn me inside out. Latifah is the name you love, flying through rhymes like a dove, slapping suckers with the glove. Challenge me and you will burn. Yes, in the fire you will burn. It's so simply.
Ooh, almost let that rock by accident.
I kind of wish I was old enough to be outside with it. You know what I mean? Standing outside, yeah, hearing that joint, standing outside with, you know what I mean? But give me a members only jacket or some shit, or give me my leather jacket and shit. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I feel like I would have you a cool little Levi's jacket. I feel like cool little
Levi's.
It's not too late.
It's not too late, right? I can get all those things. Yeah, word.
Yeah, I can get all those things. Love me. Listen, let's talk about it. I was asking the question in the room, are we doing the entire catalog? Nah, bro, we're actually doing 2 albums specifically. You still be talking about the 1989 releases. We want to talk about some 80s stuff tonight. Queen Latifah's All Hail the Queen going up against MC Lyte's Eyes on This. We're actually on round number 5. You are a little late. Again, we're not penalizing you. You acknowledge your lateness on the way in. I appreciate it. Let's talk about it. Round number 5. A little bit of that Inside Out. Queen Latifah. Again, I had to find something that sharpens it.
Oh no, I'm rocking Bosco.
Let's talk about MC Lyte's I Am the Lyte.
Mm-hmm.
I am the light. I am the light. I am the light. I am the light. Examine the style used in this sequence. The rhymes, the clue, the record's evidence to the fact that I'm hyping this episode. Co-carrying the extra wide load. The beat is fat and the rhyme is thick. All over the town you hear the sound and pick. Me, the L, the Y, the T, the E. Me. And if you see the rock, I'm sure you'll see me.
Hey, the Lyte, what will you be doing?
Kicking and bashing down competition. And when I drop the bomb, you'll listen. Boom. Now that I've got your attention, I'm slamming what you want to hear. I just thought that I should mention 89 is the light year. Now's the time to roll like a rhinoceros. Step to light, that's preposterous. I'm heavyweight, though I'm lightweight. My look's the hook, my rhyme's the bait. And when I throw the line, you proceed to take the goodie, the treat that I hand you, that you couldn't refuse. Like, damn, I can't understand you. Your love is to like to lose. I am the light. I am the light. I am the light. I am the light, the light.
Warm it
you was trying to
Say again.
What kind of voter influence was that?
Yeah, what shit was that, man?
Yo, what blood clot was that?
Yo.
Calm down. Listen, calm down.
There's always got to be one.
Tell you what I'm going to do.
There's always one time. There's always one time.
If everybody can recover after our POTUS falling all over the place, y'all get over me playing 2 songs. We'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Listen, what happened was, and I wanted to actually discuss this at some point. Maybe we could bring it up right now. For those that don't know, in the chat room, maybe you're not familiar. Eyes on This, extremely hard to find online of any format, unless you're trying to buy physical at some point through, whatever price tag people are putting up. But I'm talking about to listen, to stream, to just plain old watch a video with no picture moving, anything on YouTube. A lot of the songs do not exist. Luckily, there's always a little, that the one person that put it up, but I had to scrounge to find some of these songs even on YouTube. So I thought I was playing off of Spotify, which obviously I wasn't. That's why I played YouTube, la la la. I pressed the wrong buttons, forgive me. But what's that about? What do you guys think, Eyes on This? That's because the rest of the catalog's there. What is it about this album? You think that made it like disappear? And there's big records on this album. Like what's that about?
Somebody said this demo's hot. Gotta keep it for myself.
My name is Diamond D. Tell you what I'm gonna do.
Was this song before Diamond D or after?
I think so. Before.
It was before.
Definitely before. She was up on it. So when I heard, I was like, oh shit. Okay, I like where this is going. So let's talk about it. We talked about Inside Out, Queen Latifah's, All Hail the Queen, going up against I Am the Light by, MC Lyte, Eyes on This. Who wants to step up first? Chat room. Can we get the voting booth up? I like it. As soon as I said it, it popped up. I love it. Let's talk about it. Who do you got? Who's stepping up first?
Yo, I was going to choose Inside Out until you played that Light joint. I like.
Oh, you like the Light? Aye. Let's keep trying to play chess.
Inside Out joint was hot. It was like that was Latifah's street joint right there.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, but that I Am the Light, that shit went.
Exactly. That joint is dope.
Yeah.
Triple C crossing the picket line. Oh no. Let's see what this means.
Yeah.
If you're voting out there, you know what this means.
I'm voting the Queen on this one, man.
Oh, speak on it, Ike.
Yeah, man. I would have been outside with my Levi's on this one, man. This shit is outside. I like the feel of that shit, man. This goes to the Queen record, I think last round, where it just shows how ill she can flow. How like I feel like with Queen at that time, I bet that they were like just throwing on different production and see if she could rap to it, and she just caught everyone in pocket and cued.
Right.
I think that's just one of the ill things about her. You know what I'm saying? So I like this one. I like this record.
That's true. That's a good point. And so boom, we got Ike putting his vote down. We got Triple C putting his vote down. Who's stepping up next? Who do you got?
I'm going with Light on this one, man. That I Am the Light is one of my favorite songs on that album, and it just hits harder for me.
That was ironically one of the harder records to find off that album. Not every record was as difficult to find as that and maybe 3 others. And I found it, but yes. No, I agree. I think it's a very dope record. It's like why that record specifically is almost impossible to find online, and it's mad weird.
It is. Yeah, that's my joint, man. I like that song a lot, man. She went in heavy on that joint.
Well, I'm glad you own a copy of it on cassette.
I do, brother.
Because like I said, it's hard to listen to online, bro. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? But we found it for you people at home so you could enjoy. The sounds of I Am the Light, which are, just for those paying attention, it's currently in the lead 2-1 vote at the moment. We have 2 more votes to go. It is Scandalous and Cool Breeze. What are you guys thinking?
I'll go. I got Latifah.
That was fast. He just want to get that out the way and put everything on the shoulders. So, with that being said, why is that?
I think again, I like the overall. I like the overall everything on this album, man. Versatility and like think about it, like when you think of again, fast forward today, like let's say like a Lauren or some of these other artists, Latifah was doing this already. singing, rapping, patois, different ranges of different things, different looks already. You know what I mean? This is 88. You know what I mean? So, you know, for that's one of the reasons why I'm taking this record.
I keep forgetting we're talking about the 80s.
Yeah.
80s, and they was giving us this back then.
Yeah, man. I feel like, you know, I think this is for me, this is the reason why I have an issue with some of the female MCs. Like,
you can say most of them. You don't got to say some. You can say most of them.
Yeah, most of them actually. I was thinking about it. Like, most of them. Yeah, like you can rap, man. Like, just rap.
Yeah,
you don't have to like. I get, you know, some women, you know, you can rap. You can do whatever you want on the mic, but it just seems like to me that, and then maybe it's the record companies and whatever. I don't know, but it seems like they're getting steered a certain way to talk about, you know, give me this much money, or you don't get no ass, or, you know, all
absolutely,
shit, man.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Like, but I was feeling you.
Just right, you thought I was feeling you a munch. Like just rap, bro. Just rap.
Yeah, you know who's
Just
a dope
rap.
rapper who don't get? I just remember her name, Ty Phoenix. You know what I mean? She's a phenomenal MC, and you don't hear any records about her talking none of that fucking bird shit. You know what I mean? And whether it's the labels, or that's what they have to do. It's a shame because I mean, like, it kind of goes with my argument, like with Eminem. You know what I mean? Like with M and like with female rappers, like, oh, he's a white rapper, or she's a female rapper. Like, nah, let me hear the lyrics first. Let me just hear how they flow, and I'll figure all that other shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and just rap. I
was just saying the same thing last week. To a young lady who wants to be a DJ, and she wants to, you know, do like a documentary and all these type of things as a DJ. But I had to let it be known. I said, I don't really do that. I said, if you're a DJ, it doesn't matter if you're a female or not. Nice is nice. Period. We don't approach it like that over here.
Right. Nice.
That's it.
You shouldn't, and people will say I'm hating, but like, you shouldn't get no looks just because you are a woman and you DJ. If you nice, you nice.
Yeah.
If you're not nice, you're not nice.
Yo, I hate those videos. I'm not even, Ike Infamous Street FM, you know what I mean? Shout out to my man DJ Bailout and all my other DJ dudes, you know what I'm saying? All of y'all. I'm not even a DJ, but when I see on the fucking videos a chick just up there, she's hitting a button, but she's just got like a spaghetti string bouncing her little fucking midgets around and shit like that. I'm like, yo, man. You know what I'm saying? Because she's taking away jobs from people. She's taking away jobs from people who really know how to put on a mix or put on a show or set a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Not there to just show, look at me. They're forgetting the art of the DJ, bro. I hate that shit.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
It's a very special art for us that love it, and we will always appreciate it in these spaces, just like everybody in the chat. Man.
I hold that shit sacred, bro.
Shout out to Nerd Chris, man. That's why Nerd Chris get the love she get, man. Nerd Chris, man.
If I haven't given Nerd Chris her flowers, I know I say it to you guys. I think it's ridiculously impressive how hard you go on Twitch.
Yo, Nerd Chris is dope, and she plays dope music.
Yeah, dope music. Period.
Are you on? Period.
Right.
On a reshoot, on a recap or something, but you go hard and you play whatever the fuck you feel like, and I think that's dope.
Word.
And I like no excuse. Like, how would you come up like just like this? Boom. I'm like, no. Just go for it. I know, but I'm not even making fun of you. I just love that freedom. Because I'm so constructed again by this, like, it's got to be, and sometimes it's just like, listen, let's just find our way there.
Yeah, just get there, man. Just get there, man.
Listen, we're dancing around. Cool Breeze is, chewing at the fingernails. You know what I'm saying? He wants to know what's going on. The entire fate of the Lady MC's 80s saga relays on your fucking shoulders.
Yeah.
How we end up here? How did we end up here?
I know it's burning you inside, Jules. I know it's burning you inside.
But here he is. And I ask you the question, sir. Inside Out versus I Am the Light. Who do you got?
It's a tough one, but on this particular one, I like Inside Out a little bit better than the Light song. I think, I like that song, but the Inside Out, it just a little different.
We outside with it.
Yeah. Just a little bit. I think the song overall was a little bit better than the Light joint. The production, the lyrics. So that's the one I picked.
Is this the song you listened to when you were walking to the bodega as a youth? You know,
looking over my shoulder. Going to get my quarter water.
He said, better believe
did you make a stop to get a beef patty and a currants roll, though?
Cocoa bread, sir. Beef patty, cocoa bread.
You know, you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
And I call it champagne to wash it down.
And
that was the hood meal. That was the hood meal. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's when you was like, bitch, I'm taking you out on a date, man.
At the
little one hit me and left.
To the patty spot.
Right on Jamaica.
Good date.
That's a grape. I don't what Mr. September said a grape sundew. I don't know what that is. What's a grape sundew?
Soda.
I mean, I gather it's a soda, but I never heard of a grape sundew.
The sundew is the orange, and then I guess he's talking about the grape. Remember, the sundew was like the I'm feeling good.
Sun Kiss? That's Sun Kiss.
Hold on.
Sun Kiss.
I feel like I remember sundew also, though. Like, what do I remember?
I believe it was sundew as well, too. I believe it was.
I think Hobo was right. He's correcting me. I think Sunkist had that commercial.
Sunkist did have that commercial.
Yeah. Sundew, though. I don't know. I'm high, so it doesn't really matter. I will say this, though. We do have to wrap up round number 5. I'm not giving up on that search. If anybody comes up with the image, let me know. But we will be wrapping up round number 5, and we decided to put Inside Out versus I Am the Light. It came down to the very last vote, and Cool Breeze made the deciding factor happen. Round number 5 goes to Inside Out, giving Queen Latifah another notch on the scoreboard. Officially ending tonight's game. We put Queen Latifah, all hail the Queen, going up against MC Lyte. Eyes on this after 5 hardcore rounds of straight lyrics and beats, 89 vibes. 1989 vibes to be specific. It came down to it. Round number 5 edged out the winner overall. Tonight's winner is Queen Latifah. All hail the Queen. Make some noise.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's still rocking the shiny crown.
Yo, put it down, bro. She did her thing. Both ladies did their thing. Be clear.
Both did.
Yeah.
Both did.
I want to be clear. A lot of things, I can speak my piece now. I would have went Queen Latifah as well. For a lot of reasons that people had mentioned tonight, like the mix being a big one. I didn't get the
yeah.
Because picture MC Lyte's album sort of remastered today, right? Like one of those
right
masters or something. If they that album could be dangerous.
Right.
Now see this is interesting that you said that, and so I'm gonna say, because I listened to this album on Apple Music, and so they have the
it was on Apple Music?
Yeah.
So how come we couldn't find it?
I don't know. I don't know. I listened to it on Apple Music. But Apple Music got the the new enhanced audio and whatnot, and it sounds dope to me.
Oh.
Yo, Hobo, you've been showing off all your fucking golf status shit. You know what I mean? The golf cart. I got different audio than y'all motherfuckers. I'm drinking different. You know what I mean? I want to hang out with you one day, Hobo.
You're welcome. You go anytime.
This dude got expensive golf outfits.
Hey man.
Yeah, man.
Look good, feel good, play good, brother.
See, look, there you go. There you go. That's a
Hobo
I never heard
down so with a golf outfit on, kids.
No. You gotta look good, man. You gotta look good.
He's mad because he's styling on you.
Man, because I'm styling on you.
Once again, shout out to Li on that. You know what I mean?
Act up, and I'm gonna have to.
It was a great game tonight. Like I said, we had.
I'm surprised though, Jules, at one thing.
What's that?
My favorite MC Lyte song didn't get played.
Which one?
Stop, Look, Listen.
Yeah, that
song is fire, bro.
Listen,
that was single.
Hard.
So I'll ask you like this, and this ain't like
sure.
challenge you, but it's like I ask you like, what would you put that up against? Because I had a hard time trying to find the record.
I know. See that. Well, that's the thing because that was, I think, the second single, right? That was the second single. So, and I think Dance for Me was the second single, and then Ladies First was the third. So
the house record was the actual second single for Latifah. It was actually.
Oh no! Right. You're right. Sorry.
After
You're
My
right.
Madness, 88.
Right.
Dance for Me in 89. Ladies First 89. Come Into My House 90. And Mama gave 90 as well. So they stretched.
She milked that joint. Boy, milked that joint.
Well, that's how it was back then.
Yeah, I know.
That's how it was back then.
Yo, Coming to My House is my shit, though.
Oh,
that's a fire song.
That's a fire song, bro.
Can we go ahead and play a little bit of that real quick?
Yeah, please.
You know what else? But it was on the next album.
That song's fire.
How Do I Love
That's
Thee?
my
That was a
shit.
dope joint too.
Yeah.
Which one?
How Do I Love Thee? That was on another album by Latifah, but that joint was dope too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to play both of those joints, Jules. You got to play.
Dude.
You have to.
And Coming to My House.
That Coming to My House joint is like you in a club with the drink in your hand and everybody's dancing. I can see that shit.
Again,
Word, Breeze. That joint put you in a spot. That was banging record, man.
I'm gonna play Coming to My House, and I'm gonna play. Listen.
Bet to this day, Coming to My House is a dope record.
That's a fact.
Absolutely.
Listen, as long as Hobo doesn't scream out, "Give me body."
Welcome into my queendom. Come on. When it comes to lyrics, I bring them. In spring, I sing and fall. I call out to all the ones who had a hard day. I prepared a place on my dance floor. The time is now for you to party. I thought it would be a good chance for you to move. House music always soothes, so get with the flow, let's go. Yo, can you rock to a house group tempo? If so, then shall we let the games begin? With better opposition, can you beat and out on fire? The flame's too hot to douse. The pool is open, come into my house. Make me wait. Come into my house. Give me body. Don't make me wait. Come into my house. Give me body. Here's a dance step from Alan Kika. Bass and treble flow through the speakers. Ride the rhythm. I know it's gonna reach you. I'm the queen. Latifah. Now it's time to run through it. 45 King?
Yeah, baby.
Do it, yeah, there you go. I told you could do it. Now did you enjoy it? I do it. Dance to the beat of the drum. Give me some with the flavor unit. I come to say ride the groove line. Don't swing the pipe bomb. Listen to the smooth line. Throw away the white line. It's a house party I'm hosting. Come and rock with the one who's chosen. He can't turn me inside out. For those who dare to come into my house. Make me wait. Come into my house. Give me body. Don't let me wait. Come into my house. Give me body.
Triple C. Give me.
Don't be
I want to be at a beach party when that record drops. I want it to be warm out. What? With some sand in the water. That shit right there.
Killed that record, Joe. She killed that record.
I don't know who produced that record because when I look at it, the only writer it shows is her on that record. But it does say it's her featuring Quasar, and I don't know what that means exactly. So
I don't know.
I don't know.
Figure that out. Anybody? Was Quasar like a house group maybe back then or something like that, or a producer or something like that, or?
I don't know. I don't know.
Throwing that shit on now, bro. I think.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
I think that shit'll catch a buzz again, man, for sure.
Breeze, I'm telling you.
I haven't heard that record enough.
I'm telling you, man, it's as a DJ in my DJ bag, like, you know, Beehive, don't come for me. Like the Beyonce record is dope, but put this shit on, man. This shit rocks, bro.
That shit's fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't be a munch.
Don't be a munch.
Listen, if this was, I guess, maybe a bonus round, which we didn't have to go to, but this would have been the round. Come into my house versus stop, look, and listen. Again, that's supposed to make sense. It's okay, it's imaginary round.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't make sense.
Nah, kid.
Ain't it?
Not
But
a good matchup. But
two gems we just need to hear before the game is over. I mean,
yeah.
Man.
I'm rhyming and designing, also creating the dope dev rhyme that is always being taken by a sucker MC that wants to be like me. No trait of originality, but yo, I am not one to down another. So like I said before, just go for your sucker. I'm gonna take the time to drop a dope line, or maybe even two for you and your crew, so you can start shaking and moving all around to the light DMC and the king of chill sound. It's new and improved like a freshly cut diamond. Perfect timing like a gem is shining, or better yet, a ruby somewhat like a sapphire. This jam you're forced to admire. Yeah.
Look, listen. Look, listen.
Wanna battle me now? That's strange behavior. Drink and drive, yeah, you're probably safer. Cause when I start, I never give slack. You feel like a kick me sign was pinned to your back. Yes, I'm the super duper with the roper doper. I got your clean drawers on, yeah, I hope you do. Because I'm gonna strip you of your peace of mind. Now your peace is mine, damn, that's unkind. Come on, admit it. The light is too fly. The rhymes that I say, you can't deny. Because 100% is what I give it.
Say what?
I haunt the house with the hip-hop spirit. I tear it, prepare it, like you hand-me-down, make you wear it. Save all your crocodile tears, grin and bear it. And with all your other brothers, you're gonna share it. You hear me, Junior? Junior, be a grown man with the mic in your hand and understand bite is not part of the plan. That's wrong. I thought I taught you better than that, but that's what you get from a stabber in the back.
Look, listen. Look, listen.
MC.
ooh.
Yo, she's busy.
I'm the super duper with the roper doper.
I think she had fun doing that album, that track.
Yeah, bro.
You can hear it though. You can hear the way she's spitting it. You can see. I can hear the way that she's actually spitting it. That it's like, nah, like I mean everything I'm saying right now.
That song had bottom and bass. Like that one, I felt like that one.
And that's the album version.
She was talking to a dude. She was talking to a dude on that record.
Right.
Well, I mean, we know. Is it like is it the AK? That's great.
Yeah, that was a dope record, man. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what you would put. I don't know what you would put either one of those up against. Honestly, like I don't know.
That's why neither one got their chance.
Yeah, no doubt.
I remember when, again, reviewing the recap of both albums. When I stumbled onto the house record, I was like, I had never heard it. And I was just like,
really?
Oh,
what? Wait, hold on. What?
Yeah, I had a video. I had a video for that.
You had never heard coming to
if I did, I didn't pay attention to it. Like I just
what?
That shit right there.
I remember it.
That shit right there. When that shit dropped.
Yo, that's absurd. That's crazy.
That's 80. It was 89, right?
Teaching.
Yo, bro, to me, that is one of her hottest.
It's fine. No, I love it now. I love it.
It's one of her hottest songs.
I'm surprised I haven't heard it. I'm just surprised I haven't heard it like ever. Really, like I never heard like it. Yeah, exactly. Like I want to play that record next anything I do. I'm like, I'm playing that record.
Oh, that's
I remember the day I heard it. I think it was yesterday. I was on my way to, doing my walk to my bacon, egg, and cheese. I'm playing that on the way over there. I'm saying, doing my homework, and I was like, oh, this shit goes like...
You was like bopping just walking down the street.
Like, this shit goes like today hard. Like, oh, this shit is hard.
That shit looked like an old
on the way to
classic.
Bodega, Jules. I don't want you to go out like that.
It was on the way back. It was on the way back. So it was more private. Like,
that dude, Jules had...
No matter what happened, you got your food.
Yeah, the chicletas walking down the block all style.
I don't get down like that. Never that. I don't get down like that.
Dude was doing this joint with his hands and shit when he's walking down the street.
Yeah, he did a twirl and everything.
He was flipping his sandwich. He was flipping a sandwich, his banking sandwich.
I still listen. I don't know if Mr. September knows or maybe Third Eye Assassin knows or Malcontent knows.
Oh
Who
man,
produced that track, man? Because like I said, it says featuring Quasar. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a producer or a group. That's all it says on Wikipedia, featuring Quasar. And I want to know more about that record because that shit goes hard, bro.
Hard.
Yeah, crazy.
Hard. Yo, that I remember in college they used to play that song a lot at the parties. Rest in peace, Bismarck. And he would play that joint a lot.
I see why. That shit was dope. I liked it a lot. Like I definitely.
And
liked
you know that Jersey had that huge house movement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
So
were heavy on the house. They were heavy on the house. Triple C's like, I'm out of here. Y'all take it forever. But again, we are going to wrap things up regardless. But yes, the house scene in the 90s and 80s was still very relevant with hip hop. It was dope. The marriage was happening a lot with records like that. Jungle Brothers, a bunch of others we mentioned. I maybe they'll go down that path again sometime soon again, in a cool way, not a real corny way. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But with this particular episode, we had to wrap it up. Queen Latifah takes the win. Again, Queen Latifah, the queen that she is, took home the win. We'll do this again next Monday. Catch us here live on Twitch. Thanks for joining us. Anyway, in the chat room, thank you so much. We're going to rate out, I guess if we can, Hobo, if you don't mind, we'll rate out. We'll figure out who we're rating out.
Hold on. Let me pick something.
Go right ahead. So we're just going to talk some shit for a minute. But Ike, what's going on tonight on Street FM? What's popping?
Tonight is throwback night. First Monday of the month, we always throw it back. And it's like 8 years from our current date. You know what I mean? So that way it's not just you only play the records from the 90s, you know what I'm saying? So kind of make it fun. You know what I mean? Gives it a little intrigue on what you can mix and put together.
Right.
But I was hoping to get my brother Chris Lee, who made his debut on TV last week with the Hot Wheels TV show on
right.
Yeah, I watched it, joint. I watched it.
Yeah, you see my man, son?
Yeah.
And they used mad audio from him too. That shit was hilarious, me. But I might try to get him up in a couple of weeks. So,
nice.
That's what's up.
I like that. Shout out to everybody in the chat room again that joins us every week, bro. I see, like I said, a lot of familiar names in there. We love seeing you guys in here. Thanks to everybody that chimes in on the on the comments on the YouTube channel. I see Third Eye Assassin mentioned. You can't wait to see this one when we drop on YouTube.
Yeah, this was a dope show, man. This was a really dope show.
I'm not gonna say I was skeptical of tonight's episode. I was just kind of like, it's like another episode, but like it got really cool. It got really cool at some point.
I was intrigued to see which way. I was intrigued to see which way you was gonna rig the voting booths. You know what I mean? because they would.
Triple C, is there anything you want to say, Triple C?
Oh, that you want to turn it off? You could turn off the machine. No.
Why am I reminding you? You turn them off, Triple C.
Triple C tripped over the cord right there.
You turn them off.
But like I was intrigued to see which way the battle was gonna go, and then Trip C messed up my whole thought process because I wasn't even thinking about it when he said the shit sounded like a demo, and then that shit was just rattling in my head like, man.
Oh, so I was the machine. I was the machine this time.
Mixing is important, man.
Very important. Very, very important. Third Eye
Assassin says Louis Vega produced that joint. So I think it's true. I could see that. It sounds very house-like. So I could see him doing Coming to My House. I can see that.
That joint's fire.
Mm-hmm. Louis Vega is still heavy on the DJing scene in the house music world today.
Mm-hmm. Both of them. Mm-hmm.
And he has his own 45 company. And he drops mad dope 45s if you collect 45s.
That's dope.
Great beats, if I'm not mistaken. Like he's got his own little company and drops some hot shit.
That's dope.
We will reconvene here next Monday night. Masters at Work. That's right. I got so much dope Masters at Work vinyl somewhere in this house.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to love the break beats. Like I thought that they were so dope. Because it was like you were getting a house record, and then somewhere at the end of it, he'd have like a small, the grooves in the records. It'd be like, this is about maybe like 2 minutes, but it'd be straight breaks.
Yeah.
Like he did also hip hop shit. You're like, oh shit.
Come on, man. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. That's where you dig at, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's so much cool. Again, and separate shit from both those guys. But and shout out to one of my favorite projects, my New Eurekan Soul project.
Yeah, right. That's dope. Yeah,
right.
New Eurekan Soul. Remember the New Eurekan Cafe? Remember that?
I do. Yo, I remember that joint so well, bro. That's the first time I ever saw Jay live was at New Eurekan Cafe.
Really? I can see him literally performing there. I can totally see that. You ever watch the rap Chubby Chub? I love DJ Chubby Chub.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could find. I was playing some hip hop, man.
Chub is the man. He's definitely. I met him a few times.
We had to shout out. India and Germany. They showing love.
We got mad international news. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Germany, India, Germany.
Ish Lebedish.
I don't know. He don't mean that. He don't mean that. He's just being funny. He don't mean that.
No. Ish Lebedish.
But we about to rate out. Shout out to everybody that joins every week. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. You guys actually should stick around for Chubby Chub. He's actually pretty dope. I think you'll like what he's playing. Check him out. Yeah, man, used to be on Hot 97 in Boston. Also, original DJ from Original Flavor.
Yep.
Get in. The original DJ of Original Flavor. Shout out Ski Beats.
Did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yep.
I did not know that.
It was three, right?
Yeah.
Ski Beats and Chubby Chub.
He was in the video.
That was the treat. You think you own it?
That's recorded. This is recorded. I love that.
Word.
Yo, so many outtakes.
Yeah, make sure you copy the raid message, and we are going to be out.
Out of here.
You're out of here.